Hi, welcome to Foxfire Tarot. I'm going to be doing just a general reading for the month of April. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the cards. Hope everyone's doing well. Enjoyed the month of March. There was 2 moons in March, which was crazy. We had the 28th, which was the new moon in Libra. So a lot of you Geminis are probably feeling very balanced. Sagittarius is as well, and most likely Libra since it's in your sign. I came out of a really static energy for March. March was a really rough month for me personally, so I just feel like a lot of the energies were everywhere, and it wasn't very healthy. But I felt a lot of negativity, like low frequencies, and trying to like rise above that was very difficult. But we do what we can. So thank you for joining me. Ooh, I am. Let me just pause this for. Sorry about that. I had a bunch of things go flying around. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so thanks for joining me. We're just going to go ahead and do a general reading for the month of April. Okay, so we've already cut the deck. Now we're just going to do a little quick. I often thought about doing this off camera just to make the videos a lot quicker for you guys, but then, I don't want to get any like, oh, well, you didn't shuffle the cards. We like to watch you shuffle the cards. And so I just thought I'd keep it. A lot of people have them already ready to go. And I don't know. I just feel like the energy is nice when I'm shuffling. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for everyone here as soon as they present themselves to me. Oop, there's one. All right. Lovers in the reverse for the first position. Okay. Hermit. A lot of you are coming out of Hermit. And, okay, a lot of people weren't paying attention to what was being offered to you emotionally. Okay, you're kind of feeling like you're stalemated or taking a break, I want to say, walking away from something. This is most likely a relationship reading where the Lover's card popped up. And I'm wearing my Lover's t-shirt. So that's great. It's synced in alignment with the universe. Okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so some of you are dealing with someone who has pulled away from you. And you don't really want to see what else there is out there for you. So you're heartbroken. A lot of you have been heartbroken. I feel like going through a really rough time. But your wants and desires are that you want to have these options coming in and you want to be open for them when they come. Yeah, we got the High Priestess card and the Magician in reverse and the King of Cups in your universal energy. So that's interesting. Okay, let's see. I must tell you, I feel much more joy since the new moon in Virgo. I love Virgo. Virgo is a wonderful, or not Virgo. What am I saying? Libra. Since the new moon in Libra, feeling a lot more balanced. Okay. So we have someone here, and I don't know who this is for, but if you've tuned in and this is resonating with you, then maybe this reading's for you personally. I'm getting a story here that some of you out there, or one of you in particular, are wrestling with accepting who you are as the High Priestess. So in other words, you may be manifesting or wishing on moons and stars and, wanting something to come into your life. And you've been doing this for quite a while now. You're trying to manifest because Magician's the reverse card here. And you want that King of Cups. You're looking for that ideal relationship. Because currently somebody has pulled away from you who is, I want to say, an air sign of some sort, and you want to move into the water sign. So I see a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming in for you. You were withdrawn for quite a while, contemplating on all the different things that have come in and have gone from your life emotionally. I feel like you've gone down the road mentally, with who you've been with and the people that you've had in your life, and what is serving you now. And I feel like that lovers, that's the ultimate. You're looking for that ultimate relationship, that twin flame resonance, that soul card, if you will, that person who's a part of your soul family, who maybe you've been searching for a very long time. And I believe that this person who's pulled away from you has realized that I feel like you've been a little bit more nostalgic than you need to be. And maybe there has been some kind of energy surrounding that. Let me just look at the cards. So we have the lovers in the reverse, which is typically a breakup of a relationship, something coming to an end, the absence of something, right, in the romantic sense. And then you have the King of Cups in the reverse. That talks about somebody who's very emotionally stable, and that's not in your life, right? And then you have the Four of Cups there, which suggests that you've been offered a lot of different options over the course of the last 6 months, we'll say, maybe in the last 4 months. And for some of you, I'm getting 4 years. Okay, 4 to 6 years. And over that time period, you've just kind of like been, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to really concentrate on what the universe is offering. I am not going to really feed into that because I emotionally do not want it. I know what this person's like. No, thank you. I know what that person's like. No, thank you. I know what I've been there before. I'm not going back. That kind of thing. And that's good for this person that this is for. But I also see that the Eight of Cups being here talks about walking away from something, making a decision to emotionally, appreciate what you've had, but now you're moving forward, right? The Nine of Wands in the reverse talks about, like you're taking action now, like you're not just standing around anymore, right? You're looking for that person that's going to fulfill you in some capacity. And then that air sign was not it. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius wasn't for you, and that's definitely coming out of your energy. We'll say that person's leaving your energy. So your life, or maybe it could be a relationship, it could be a family member or a colleague, somebody that wasn't serving you in a positive way. Somebody, or it might not even be that they were negative to you. I just feel like this person who's watching this video is going to resonate with these words that just want to pop out, that says you were in a good relationship, but it wasn't what you wanted. And when you woke up one day and realized that this person wasn't giving you the joy that you want to have from life, you decided to pull away, and as a result, that person pulled away, and it was an amicable breakup, right? It wasn't something that was harsh or mean. It was just like, you know what? Are we really in love with each other? Because if we're not, let's go find who is supposed to be for one another. Like, let's go find our person. Like, you're my person as in a friend, but I don't feel like you're my person in the romantic sense, like of a partnership for life. You're not my life person, right? And so that's what's happened. And now you're trying to manifest the person that you think is for you out there, right? You want the King of Cups. You want the stability. You want the sense of comfort and security and emotional stability. Like, I feel like it's a stable feeling. You want to feel secure in the relationship, that your feelings are being reciprocated and your passion is being mirrored back to you. So you're looking for your soulmate. I mean, who isn't? Who isn't? A lot of us have come and had it and let it go, and a lot of us have walked away for it for various reasons intuitively that we just cannot explain, we'll never understand, but was not meant to be in this life, in this path, on this journey. And if you've had the opportunity to meet that person, that's wonderful. It's a blessing. If you're able to connect and keep a connection and have that partner for life, then that is a true gift. And I feel like you're at that place in your life where you're looking for that. So let's just talk about that, okay? I'm going to clarify here. First, I want to pull the card from the bottom of the deck to get the overall. Yeah, see the Empress card. See? It's in reverse. You're feeling very okay. So this is another storyline coming in for someone else out there. You were dependent on this person for emotion. It was a codependent relationship. You weren't getting, you were giving, and they were being how they were trained mentally to be, and it wasn't their fault. It's how they were raised. And it might have been that they were with someone, like their family members who raised them may have been somewhat unbalanced, and so therefore they grew up unbalanced, and so therefore they presented emotional barriers and walls and psychic walls, and sort of didn't want to come out and be like, yeah, here I am, this is me. They were withholding from you, and I feel like you were someone who was giving everything, and they weren't, and you were trying to pull it from them, and they were like, no, I'm good, I'll come to you when I'm ready. And I just think that the time was up, like the time ran out, like you're done, like I'm out, see ya. Right? So the Emperor's card here is a really powerful card because it means you're in your element, you're in you, you're all up in you, right? You are all about you and watching what fulfills you. And you know what? Being about yourself sometimes has to happen, because if you're someone who is consistently giving to others and not receiving it back, you can become very drained, and you can have parts of you feel like unfulfilled, and the joy sort of leaves. It's like when your batteries run dry, there's really nothing left that you can give to somebody when you have like there's like, you just know when you know, right? So that's what happened here, I feel like, for a lot of you. Let's clarify. I'm going to refer to my little book for something. I just want to look at the Nine of Wands in reverse for 1 second, because I just have an intuitive feeling about something here that I want to talk a bit more about. Yeah, so you were definitely feeling isolated in that relationship, okay? You definitely felt relationship isolation. This person was cold. And I just feel like you'd had enough. So that's something for you, whoever's out there, that resonates with. Yeah. So you definitely felt like you had to retreat. You just withdrew from everything, right? Like you just sort of like, I'm so over this. Bye-bye. Eventually. But I feel like it wasn't a very quick decision. Like it was like a long period of time where you may have given a few years to this relationship and decided, like, I don't see no ring. I'm not seeing any commitment. You're sort of like in, but you're not. You're not in all the way. You want to be in all the way with somebody, right? So I feel like that's what's going on here. And just looking at my Lover's card in the reverse, yeah, I don't think, I feel like this was either a divorce, so this could have been a marriage, is why I'm hesitating to get the words out. This is another storyline coming in, so somebody else who's tuning into this, I feel like might be like a week from when this video has been posted, is going to resonate with the marriage card. So like, again, a breakup, yes, but I feel like this could be definitely a divorce breakup, for example. Again, going back to the theme of giving and giving and giving and not getting back, with the Four of Cups there, I do feel like it could definitely be a divorce, that this was what happened, and now you're coming to terms, and that person who is that King of Cups might be coming in for you, who you've been manifesting, right? So there's that. Because, when you have a Lover's card and it's in the upright position, you're looking for harmony. So I feel like the overall wants and desires by you is that you're looking to come out of that state of withdrawal and find harmony with someone who is going to give back to you that in which you give, right? It's really what anyone wants. It's just that not everybody is capable of doing that. Not everybody is aware of their presence and their power and how they influence people and how they, you know, what their intentions, what that does to someone. And so it's not anyone's fault. I just think like this was an amicable breakup, or divorce, and it was like, you know what, let's just move on, and that's what happened here. And I feel like, you know, with the Eight of Cups card here as well, you know, definitely that withdrawal thing. I feel like leaving, you know, moving on from this is pretty much a really good thing for you. So you're currently moving on from this. You're walking away from this energy, and you know, I think this is a decision that you didn't you know, do. Like, again, it wasn't a fast decision. It was a well thought out decision on both of parts, but mostly you. And this person might have also been somebody who was kind of dishonest with you. And when I mean dishonest, I just mean like maybe manipulative. This is another thing that's coming through. Maybe this person was manipulative, maybe kind of a bit of a con artist. I keep seeing con artist, like look at this hand while this one's doing something else. So he might have also been somebody who wasn't faithful to you, okay? And I do, and again, it could just be because like that's who they are and that's how they like that's what they give off. But it might not be they just might be a very flirtatious person, and you know, maybe didn't have an affair, but you know, this sense of deception was there. And I feel like this person didn't always tell you all of the truth all of the time. Do you know, does that make sense? It wasn't an intentional thing that was meant to be malicious. I just think this person had this way of doing things that really served in his or her best interest. So if that kind of makes sense. And in that case, you know, maybe some information was not given freely to you. And that could have been a lot of the pulling, you know, trying to pull information from this person. I feel like this person was, you know, kind of somebody who was always sort of trying to pull, I want to pull the wool over your eyes. Why am I saying that? Pull the wool over your eyes. Like there's been like bribing, like bribing you, or like bringing you flowers, and like taking you to dinner, and like giving you gifts to show their love, as opposed to, you know, opening up emotionally and like showing them who they are inside. And I think that's ultimately what happened here. I do see something else coming through on another timeline where this person could have been abusive as well. And I want to say physically abusive, but I want to say mentally abusive because it's the Swords card. So this, by them keeping information from you, I feel like being manipulative was the thing that I think was the last straw. I feel like you found out something about this person that ultimately said, you know what, I'm done. I no longer want to entertain this person in my life anymore. You know, it doesn't serve me in any kind of a higher power. I'm no longer being fulfilled. I'm no longer feeling joy. I feel trapped. I want to be free. And I feel like that's exactly what happened here. So that's the overall reading. You got 3 or 4 storylines going on in here. So I hope someone out there has been able to appreciate what's coming through, because I do feel like this is somebody in particularly, this is definitely a particular person. This is for you. I don't know who you are. But I do feel that I want to suggest that you are a water sign. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Although I don't know, I do feel there's a lot of because this person was an air sign, and typically air signs are attracted to fire signs. So you could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. I'm just gonna say how it is, because I do see the Gemini card here. Okay, I see a lot of swords, a lot of cups representing the water signs, but not enough to suggest that you know, you could be a water sign. I'm just saying. We have the number 6 and 9 and 4, 3, another 9, 8, 2, and the 1. So, in universal energy, 2, 3. Huh. So, this happened very recently. I'm going to say within the last few weeks. 100%. 100%. This is something that over COVID, when you're trapped with somebody in a small space, we'll say, and when I mean a small space, I mean a contained space, not a small space, a contained space in which you can't run away. You cannot hide your true self. All of the things that you keep hidden come out into the light, if that makes any sense to you. So I really hope that this has served you. Again, this person was a king of swords, and you're going from one king of swords to another king, which is the king of cups. So you're leaving the air sign and you're going into a water sign. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a very emotional, very passionate person. Okay, this person's coming in that's very grounded and passionate, and he stands in his own guard. He's very much balanced with his feminine side, his masculine side, and this person might even be quite spiritual. I want to say could be a Christian, perhaps brought up Catholic. Doesn't necessarily mean he lives that life, or she, or he or him, she lived that life, but there are elements there in their upbringing. So, they have a code of being truthful and honest, and keeping one foot on the ground at all times. So, this person is very emotionally stable, and they have a lot to give and offer to you. Okay. You have been manifesting this person in your life for quite a while, and I don't mean that intentionally. I just mean, like, in your heart of hearts and your soul's been crying out for this person, and I feel like, the universe has heard you in your space, and has been able to recognize that, and so it is coming in. It's pushing it out to you. Okay, that's going to happen probably within the next 3 months. Yeah. And I feel like that this is going to bring some opportunity as well, like some room for growth, spiritually, intuitively, and definitely you're going to be in your power, because right now you weren't. You're not in abundance of what you want and need in this life right now. You are definitely like this was a codependent relationship, and it was very limited as to what you were receiving from this person. And I feel like there were limited, not just feelings, but resources. Like, there was an effort made to go and do things together. Like, this person's going to come in and say, you know what, let's go traveling. Let's go for a drive. Let's whatever. Like, he's going to be somebody who gets you out and moving about. I think that's what you're looking for, ideally. And you know what? This person that's coming in is going to be somebody who will admire you. Also being in his own power, like knowing who he is. Okay? Because the King of Cups is like, this person's going to give you the assurances that you need that you didn't get in your last relationship. Like, I love you. I love you too. Not, I love you. Oh, give us a hug. Do you know what I'm saying? So this person will mirror what you're looking for. Like, what you have in yourself will be the mirror image of this, like this person will be your mirror, like, and I don't want to say twin flame because I've used that a lot loosely on here, and I just feel like it's nothing that describes it's change, basically. Okay, so it's a change from one energy to another in this person that's coming in. So I kind of like feel like, you know, you've been kind of like you're gonna feel like you're walking around, you know, kind of on air for a little while and not really paying attention to what's going on. You're just gonna be like head over heels in love. That's all. It just came out. Head over heels in love. That's what you're gonna be. You know, and he's a very, you know, this person's like, he's not just kind and generous, but again, compassion, right? Like the Sagittarius, but in a sense, and again, maybe you are the Sagittarius, and this King of Cups is coming in for you. Maybe it is a Pisces. I feel like, because there's a lot of water going on here. There's 1, 2, 3 water cards, and there's 2 wands, and the rest are major arcana. Okay, so, and of course the 1 sword, which maybe be representing you. The person that you're leaving, right? So, or that has left, or that, you know, you've separated. This has already happened. You've separated. It's done. It's done. It's been done. Okay, so that's what you're, you know, so you're definitely looking for that thing to come in, and the universe is here to say, you know what, it's gonna happen, babe. It's happening. So I really hope that that's helped you in some kind of way. I love when the romantic readings come out because they're really fun. And you know, sometimes when the general readings are just about life in general, it kind of can be like a little bit overwhelming because there's a lot going on in the world, you know. So yeah, I do feel like that's what's happening. So thanks for joining me. I hope that that's given you some kind of clarity and resonance. And I don't think I need to pull any other cards for you because the reading was very straightforward. However, I do have some fun new cards that I might pull from just for the heck of it. So just as a bonus, I'm going to do a quick dream oracle card, okay? And I want to see what comes out for you. Because I feel like since the magician card came up with the high priestess, I really feel like you should be paying attention to your dreams, if you can remember them. And if you can't, just start creating a little journal. There they are on the ground. Hang on. Okay, so this is what fell onto the ground. We have flood and flower. So I feel like there's something blooming here, okay? And it's going to be a flood of emotions. You're going to, you know, change into that beautiful butterfly. And what it says here in the cards, it says, pluck your weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. So that just says it all, really. And then it says, express the ocean of your emotion. So again, it's confirmation that this is happening for you. And you will see it in your dream. And I feel like you have been seeing it for quite a while now. And you know who you are. All right. So with that being said, thank you for joining me. And until next time, live, love, and light. Bye for now.